Good morning, kindred spirits. Imogene and I are on the road on our way to the RTR, and I plan to arrive late afternoon, a couple of days from now. In the meantime, we are getting back into the routine of the road, which I think it is starting to really kind of settle in with both myself and Imogene. Right, Imogene? That the van is our nest. And she is especially loving that we're getting back into our routine. Today, I thought that I would expand on my last story or my last offering about the 5 tips that I use, that I have developed over the years and practiced over the years, that really help me to manage my emotional, spiritual, and intellectual growth during the winter. And so I was thinking I would expand on that, and always wanting to start at the beginning of things. I'm thinking, I'll start with my morning routine. And guess what? I'm in my beginning of the day. Maybe the morning routine is something that is going to be the last thing you're going to see, because my morning routine gets me ready to face the day and think about actually speaking with people and interacting and living a life like you. What I did when I thought about, okay, so you missed the morning routine, what is next? And that actually, what is next is really the first thing that I found that I needed to spend a little time with before I even started to think about a routine. And that is, what time of the day am I most alert, active, feel like I am firing on all cylinders? And that is between the hours of 10 and 2, and then between the hours of maybe like 5 and whenever I decide to go to bed. So today we're gonna focus on the 10 to 2 part of my day, and I'm gonna start by actually adding a few new things into my routine that have to do with safety and getting on the road. And that is like a pre-drive checklist before I get rolling. Because even though I have sat for a night, I haven't opened up anything or done anything, I still like to take a walk around my van and see if anything has changed between last night and today. The tires, could be anything. One of the most recent and so helpful things that I really, really, really have been focusing on is wiping down my mirrors and my side mirrors and my windows every day, because it's very easy for those mirrors to get just a thin layer of whatever it is, road something, in it, and it really reflects the light and makes it hard for me to see the mirrors during the day, and especially at dusk and at night. Very, very hard with the reflections, and just taking a few minutes to wipe things down is what is working really well. And it's not quite into the routine yet. I do forget occasionally, but what's happening is that when I notice it, next time I stop for gas, that is what I do. And eventually this will start getting into my pre-ride checklist as well, just kind of coming naturally. So I guess the next thing is just giving you a little view about that, and we're going to take off, drive for a couple of hours. I'm still waking up, so I need to ponder about this subject a little bit that I've opened up about when our most energetic time of the day is and when our most alert time of the day is. So I'll talk to you a little later, maybe on one of my breaks. Are we ready to go, Imogene? Are you ready to go? You ready to come up front? I see you're pretty cozy. I still have to wipe down the mirror, so did one side, but we're gonna do the other side. And then I will meet you up front. How about that? All right. You just got to trust that everything is okay. Come on, love. Let's get it. Come on. Come on, jump on up. Ready? Yep. Yippity yip. All right. These are my slips that I'll put on if I have to jump out of the car. Take the other shoes I have off. I invested in a pair of headphones because with the road noise, it's really hard to hear my phone because see that little screen right there? That is busted, and I think like close between $8,000 and $1,000 repair. So that is a little further down the list. These were much less investment and it'll get us through. And actually, I really like it, having them on. So I can still hear the road noise, but just ratchet it down a little bit. Imogene's ready to go. This is her seat. Of course, it's still risky, but part of me feels that the way that this is, when I have to stop, and I have before a couple of times, the bottom swings out, and so I'd like to think that in an impact that it would protect her a little bit, but we do the best we can, and she loves being there. This is my little snack on the road snack box. Getting into the thing right now, we have just some water. This is Imogene's water. This is my water on the left. My Jackery I charge up while I'm going down the road, so we've got to remember to plug that and unplug that. Easy Pass Maryland. Well, we're not in Maryland anymore. We're in Texas, so I'm going to put that away down there. And let me start the car real fast. Or let me start the car. All right, so while it's warming up, I'm going to take one last walk around. I can see that I need to find my next gas stop, which interesting. I use an app called Upside, and I'll put the link down below. It is one of those things where if you sign up under me, you know, I get like a penny every time you save money. A commission, I guess you'd call it. But over the past year, I'm going to put up here what my total is, but I'm pretty sure it's close to $130 in gas rebates, cash, back into my bank account over the year. So I kind of like the idea of money coming into my bank account. So Upside, I'll put the link in the description. All right, so we're going to take one more go round. I'm taken to really having an extra rag around. So, you know, it'd be easy to put this thing off, you know, oh, let me just stick it in here and not put it in its little, you know, carrying case, protective sleeve. But I'm trying to do little things like this as they go along, and it's really helping me to keep the chaos down. Alright, so we're going to step back here and just look at the van. The tires are looking good. On the top. Just put a new solar panel in. Recently it seems to be working alright. I got a whole good kind of system to tell you about. Look, there's Imogene. Hello. Hello. And the tire. Probably not anything, but those are the kind of things you're looking for, just to see. I'm due for an oil change, so that is on the list. Everything is looking pretty good. I'm going to redo my back door. That way I'm not going down the road with a little tail. Everything looks good. All my straps and everything. So that's a pretty weird thing. Google had me get off on the frontage road, but now I'm behind the rest area. But that's all right.